If you've watched the Hogwarts Legacy official trailer and state of play, you'll notice dragons show up kind of everywhere. There's plenty of dragon iconography, lots of shots of a dragon attacking, though perhaps most notable is the shot of Hogwarts with the dragon flying over it. My first thought about this was, it's rather strange, because dragons are supposed to be in sanctuaries or reservations to protect them from poaching, for breeding programs, and to keep them out of sights of muggles and out of causing havoc in the wizarding world. But I checked the Harry Potter wiki and we don't actually have any dates for when these sanctuaries or reservations were formed. The best information we have is on the Romanian Dragon Sanctuary, which was established sometime during the life of Harvey Ridgebit, who was born in 1881 and died in 1973. So that leaves us quite a range to go on, and we don't know if this sanctuary was one of the first to be established, one of the last, or somewhere in the middle. So it's possible in 1890, when Hogwarts Legacy takes place, that dragons haven't been completely rounded up, and many are still out in the wild. There's a couple of theories out there as to what this might mean. First is that the player character survived a dragon attack. We know that the main character survived something to make them famous at Hogwarts, and that supposedly unlocked their magical power. We know that dragon hides are imbued with ancient magic, making them very difficult to penetrate, even with magic spells. Perhaps an encounter with a dragon carrying ancient magic unlocked our latent ability to sense and control that magic. People have also pointed out the character creator where we can add scars as a facial feature. These would make sense for our character if they survived some sort of vicious attack. But these scars kind of remind me of Remus Lupin's, which are from a werewolf attack. And dragon talons are huge. If a dragon were to scratch your face, it would probably take your face off, let's be honest. But maybe you survived a dragon attack and you got scars from debris flying in your face? I like this theory. It makes some sense, but I'm not completely sold on it. The other theory that's been going around is that the player character will be able to tame dragons in Hogwarts Legacy. Now, dragons are classified by the Ministry of Magic with the highest danger rating. They are considered untrainable and untamable. No matter what you do, dragons will always maintain their territorial and bestial nature. They will never warm up to you or show any signs of domestication. The idea is, with dragons being imbued with ancient magic and the player character able to sense and control that magic, we'll be able to do something no witch or wizard has ever been able to do, which is tame dragons. People point to the Hogwarts Legacy website, which has since been updated, but about a year ago showed various titles or legacies that might be applicable to the main character, and one of those is Defies Dragons. Now, personally, I think if we were going to tame dragons, the title would be One Who Tames Dragons. Defies, to me, sounds more like someone who constantly survives dragon attacks. Like, is taming really defiance? I don't know. I just think if our power was to tame, then the title would just say that. Why be vague about it? Also, these titles seem like they might be optional. Like, Slytherin who soars with hippogriffs obviously can't apply to every player because not everyone is going to be in Slytherin. And maybe as a player you aren't interested in flying hippogriffs. It seems to me like these might be side quests or activities we could do to gain ourselves certain titles or define our character as we play, but they're by no means mandatory and you could ignore them if you wanted. Which, if that's true, then Defies Dragons is a completely optional title and wouldn't apply to everyone. So if that theory is also not true, then what's with all the dragons? Well, I've been looking at these clips and it seems like this might be the exact same dragon in every shot. Take special note of the coloration of the chest and the wings and the shape of the horns around its face. Here we see the dragon being restrained or captured and then breaking free. You'll notice the chest looks different, we'll come back to that. The dragon attacks us in multiple shots, and the shot of the dragon flying over Hogwarts has the same wing coloration. Now in this shot of the dragon landing, we get a better look at the black lines over its chest, and these seem to be scars, like while it was captured it wasn't treated very well. It may have also struggled against its bonds, creating more scars. You'll also notice its wings are torn and part of the tip of its horn may have broken off. It's definitely far worse for wear than what it looks like in a few other shots. So here's my theory. We encounter this dragon at some point, probably early in our time at Hogwarts. We're shown in our Hogwarts robes, so I don't think this is the theorized dragon attack that we might have survived before coming to Hogwarts. This dragon is later captured by the dark wizards in the game. It breaks free, and in one of the shots we can see by the yellow robes we're with Poppy Sweeting. So maybe we're trying to calm the dragon down and bond with it? Because the dragon to me doesn't seem to be directly attacking us in that shot. It's certainly irritated, but it's not directly lashing out and we're not running from it, so it does seem like a calmer situation happening here. You'll notice the dragon also has some strange blue glow around it. This could be some kind of magical scarring from whatever the dark wizards did to it. Some people have theorized this is ancient magic showing through its skin. Whatever the blue glow is, it seems to be an after effect of whatever the dragon went through because again, it doesn't have it in earlier shots. It's possible, given that there is magical corruption that is affecting the magical creatures in the world, that this corruption is being done by the dark wizards and perhaps they captured this dragon thinking they might corrupt it as well, but it obviously proved too much for them. So maybe this blue glow is an effect of their attempt at corrupting the dragon. It's had some kind of effect, but not the one they wanted. It's also possible that this blue glow, whatever it ends up being, is something our character can understand with their connection to ancient magic, and therefore we are able to tame this dragon, and this dragon alone. There's a shot of the player character flying on a hippogriff with the dragon nearby, and the dragon appears pretty calm. Again, dragons are supposed to be highly territorial, but this one doesn't seem to have a problem sharing the airspace with us. It's not attacking or acting aggressive in any way, so perhaps we have in fact tamed or at least befriended the dragon at this point. In any case, it seems this dragon will play a part in our legacy at Hogwarts as it is shown off so prominently in the trailers and in the title screen. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, or if you have any other theories. I'm playing through Hogwarts Mystery on the channel in case it has any connection to Hogwarts Legacy if you're interested in watching those videos. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it around. And thanks so much for watching.